Success is not just an end goal. It's a journey that you create every single day. The people who attract success don't wait for it to happen to them. They actively work to become the person who naturally draws success into their lives. Success doesn't come from chance, luck, or mere circumstance. It comes from becoming the type of person who has the mindset, habits, resilience, and focus to continuously move forward. Today, we're going to explore how you can transform yourself into someone who attracts success effortlessly, regardless of where you're starting from. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the concept of success. Success is often seen as a destination, a goal you achieve after reaching a certain milestone. But in reality, success is a byproduct of the person you become while striving for those goals. If you focus solely on doing more, achieving more, or earning more, it's easy to miss the bigger picture. What really matters is who you are during the process and how you evolve as you work toward your dreams. The truth is, success is less about your circumstances and more about your mindset. It's about adopting the right mental framework that can weather the storms, celebrate the victories, and stay true to your values. The first step in becoming the person who attracts success is understanding this. Your mindset is the foundation on which everything else is built. Success isn't just about knowing what to do, it's about believing that you can do it. If you approach life with the mindset that growth is possible, that challenges are simply opportunities in disguise, and that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle, you will naturally start to take actions that align with those beliefs. Let's start with the idea of growth. Growth is the core principle that separates successful people from those who struggle. Successful people don't see failures as setbacks. They see them as lessons, as stepping stones to their ultimate success. It's important to understand that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the process. In fact, many successful individuals would argue that failure is one of their greatest teachers. Imagine if you could adopt this perspective every time things don't go your way. Instead of giving up, you would ask, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? People who attract success view the world through a lens of possibilities. They don't let a failed project, a missed opportunity, or a rejection hold them back. Instead, they use those experiences to fuel their next attempt. And this isn't just about being optimistic. It's about being open to learning, to adapting, and to taking action regardless of setbacks. This mindset opens doors to new opportunities that others might overlook, simply because they believe in their own potential. Now, this mindset shift doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, awareness. This brings us to the next piece of the puzzle, self-awareness. If you want to become someone who attracts success, you must begin by knowing yourself deeply. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of growth. It means being conscious of your strengths and weaknesses, your passions and fears, and your values and actions. Without self-awareness, you can easily fall into the trap of pursuing goals that don't align with who you truly are, or worse, waste time on things that don't bring you fulfillment. Becoming the person who attracts success requires you to take a hard look at your life and be brutally honest with yourself about what you want, what's working, and what's holding you back. Ask yourself questions like, am I on the path that feels right for me? What limiting beliefs do I still hold that are preventing me from reaching my potential? How am I truly spending my time, and how could I use it more wisely? Once you gain clarity on where you currently are, the next step is taking purposeful action. This is where your habits come into play. Success isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. Successful people don't just rely on talent or sheer luck. They've cultivated daily habits that set them apart from others. Habits are the foundation of consistent action. They are what allow you to progress even when motivation fades. When we look at people who are consistently successful, one thing stands out. They prioritize daily actions that compound over time. Whether it's dedicating time for self-care, exercising regularly, reading, learning new skills, or setting aside time for reflection, these small, seemingly insignificant habits accumulate into monumental changes over the long run. Ask yourself, what habits am I cultivating right now? Are they habits that align with my vision for success? If not, it's time to evaluate your daily routines and start incorporating habits that help you move toward your goals. For example, waking up earlier, getting organized, planning your day the night before, or dedicating 30 minutes a day to learning something new can make a huge difference over time. These habits may seem small individually, but together they become the scaffolding that supports your success. In addition to your mindset and habits, another critical factor in attracting success is the environment you surround yourself with. Whether you realize it or not, your environment plays a huge role in shaping who you are and who you become. This includes not only your physical surroundings, but also the people you interact with on a daily basis. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, pessimism, or a lack of ambition, it can be incredibly challenging to maintain the positive mindset needed to attract success. Successful people recognize the importance of their inner circle. They surround themselves with people who inspire them, challenge them, and encourage them to be better. This doesn't mean you have to cut out everyone who isn't on the same path as you, but it does mean being intentional about the energy you allow into your life. Seek out people who motivate you, share your values, and inspire you to grow. Your environment, whether it's your family, friends, coworkers, or mentors, has a profound impact on your attitude and energy, so it's essential to curate it intentionally. Along with your environment, another crucial part of success is learning how to manage your time. Successful people know that time is their most valuable resource. They don't waste it on distractions, they don't procrastinate, and they don't let the small tasks eat away at their larger goals. Instead, they practice time management with intention. They know how to prioritize what matters most and say no to things that don't align with their purpose. If you want to attract success into your life, you need to be conscious of how you spend your time. This might involve evaluating how you're currently using your day, what activities drain you, and what activities energize you. One technique that many successful people swear by is time blocking, allocating specific time slots for certain tasks to ensure that important work gets done. For example, you might dedicate a block of time in the morning for deep work, another for meetings or collaboration, and a final block for personal time and reflection. Furthermore, successful people are incredibly disciplined about setting goals. But not just any goals that are clear, actionable, and aligned with their long-term vision. Having a vision is essential. It's your guiding light, the compass that helps you navigate through life. Successful people have a vivid picture of where they want to go, and they break that picture down into smaller, actionable goals. These goals give them a sense of purpose and direction. They know where they're going, and every decision they make is a step toward that bigger vision. But even with goals, setbacks will inevitably come. It's at these moments that your resilience will be tested. The ability to bounce back from disappointment, to keep going despite failure, and to stay focused on the long-term vision is one of the most important traits of those who achieve sustained success. Resilience isn't just about gritting your teeth and pushing through. It's about maintaining a belief in yourself and your goals, no matter how tough things get. Another essential aspect of attracting success is emotional intelligence. This includes being aware of your emotions and managing them effectively, but also understanding and empathizing with the emotions of others. Emotional intelligence is key in building relationships, making sound decisions, and staying calm under pressure. In any leadership role, whether you're leading a team, a family, or just yourself, emotional intelligence allows you to connect deeply with others and make decisions from a place of clarity and empathy. Along with emotional intelligence, one of the most powerful ways to attract success into your life is through gratitude. Successful people recognize the power of gratitude as an incredibly transformative force. When you focus on what you already have rather than what you don't, you shift your perspective. You move from a place of scarcity to one of abundance. The practice of gratitude helps you to remain positive, attract more opportunities, and stay grounded in the face of challenges. And finally, let's remember that success isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about becoming the person who is capable of achieving those goals. It's a continuous process of growth, learning, and becoming better. Success isn't a final destination. It's a journey, and it's the person you become along the way that truly matters. So take a moment to reflect on who you are right now and who you want to become. What's the next step on your journey? How will you start today to become the person who attracts success? Your actions, your mindset, and your dedication to growth will shape your future. The best part, you're in control of this journey. Success is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. And by becoming the right person, success will naturally follow. Remember, becoming the person who attracts success takes time, consistency, and intentional effort. But once you align your mindset, habits, environment, and actions with your goals, you will find that success doesn't just come to you, it is drawn to you. Trust the process, stay committed to your personal growth, and watch as opportunities and abundance unfold in your life.